That was Maxwell fortunate. So there was mention, I think, in President Biden's speech about a 10-year-old girl from Ohio, a 10-year-old girl who had been raped and had to leave Ohio to go to Indiana to get an abortion because of Roe versus Wade being overturned by the Supreme Court. All of a sudden, had it happened 3 days earlier, she had to go get the abortion 3 days before. She'd been able to have it in her state, but because it happened 3 days later, she had to go to Indiana to have an abortion. A 10-year-old girl who was a rape victim had to leave her state to go to Indiana to have an abortion. Now, the government or the local officials in Indianapolis, or excuse me, in Indiana, are now thinking about suing the doctor, to bring charges against the doctor who performed the abortion on a 10-year-old rape victim from Ohio. But the first thing that happened when these allegations were leveled is the people on the right, as they often do, said this isn't true, it didn't happen. Even the Wall Street Journal made mention of it, that it wasn't true. Come to find out, the man who has perpetrated this crime is a 27-year-old man who's in Ohio right now on a $2 million bail. So it was true. But here's the more pertinent question. At what age is a person old enough to be forced to bear the child of their rapist? What age is appropriate for a child or a person or a female to be forced to bear the child of their rapist? That is really the question. At what age is it appropriate for a municipality or a governance or a group of men to decide is an appropriate age for a child to bear the rapist, to bear the child of the rapist? Because that's what it's going to come to in a lot of places. What age is old enough? Is it 16? Is it 12? Is it 10? Is it 8? Because even in Ohio, where this is from, there were at least 6,000 in the last year, 6,000 women who were raped who were under the age of 18. So this is a question that we're going to have to deal with in several states now. What age is old enough for a child to be raped and then to be forced to bear that rapist child? What age is old enough? These are really questions that people are going to have to deal with, because when you make these far-reaching decisions like this, I don't think you understand the impact they have. So is a 10-year-old being raped, is she old enough to be forced to have the child of her rapist? Is it 12-year-old old enough? Is it 15, 16, 17? What age will be old enough to have the state decide they're going to ruin a child's life? That's a little note from the GED section. We've got the GED report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.